back to my channel. Savia here, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on all the fun that we have. Today I'm doing a 0 to 100 real quick video, and I love how it came out. This is the kind of makeup I would typically use on a date night, or if I'm going out to club, or just going out to something really glamorous. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this super glam look, keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Like I said earlier, thank you so much for checking us out, and we're going to jump right into this tutorial. Today we're going to prime our eyes with the Naked Concealer. It is one of my favorite concealers, and it works so good as a primer, so I'm doing it so that make sure my makeup will stay all day long. Because I want this look to be very clean and precise, I am going to use one of my favorite tricks is take a piece of tape and we're going to put it right on the corner of our eyes like that. It's going to give our look a very, very precise and clean look, which is one of my favorite things to do. For our transition shade on this look, we are going to go in with that color in the Natural Love palette. It's just a very nude beigey brown. It's one of my favorite go-tos as the transition color, and I spend a good amount of time kind of just working that into the crease. Next, we're going to go in with a darker brown. I am using a new Real Techniques, I can't talk today, Real Techniques brush, and we're going to go ahead and darken that crease up. Next, we're going to use this shade called Hot and Bothered. It's such a pretty shimmery kind of champagne-y rose color, and I'm going to go ahead and keep warming that crease up. We do this just to make sure we're building up the pigment and kind of build up the color. It also gives the look a nice transition. Next, taking this color Charcoal, the darkest color in the palette, and we're just going to work that on the outer crease and inner corner of the eye, making sure to really place that directly on the places we want and then blend out. Next, we're going to go in with this concealer by L'Oreal called Magic Lumi, and we're going to use this to cut the crease. This is one of my favorite techniques. It's going to give us such a glamorous look once it's all done. While this concealer is drying, I am taking that color Hot and Bothered, and we're just going to line the lower portion of our eye and then also put that darker color right in the waterline. And moving on, we're going to take this Glitter Glue by Too Faced and put that all on top of the concealer. Next, I'm taking this MAC pigment, and I'm going to take a very small lip brush and place that directly on the places that we put that glitter glue to make sure we get this really clean, precise look. This is going to give the whole eye a really nice pop of color. And then after, I'll just go back in with that black color just to clean it up a bit. Now we're going to go in with any kind of lash curler. We're going to give our lashes a nice curl, and I'm also going to go in with a mascara and give them each about 1 to 2 coats of mascara depending on how they're acting, and this is just going to prep them for the lashes that we will be using. And like always, we are going to be using my babies. These are the style Dorothy. These are my go-to for any glamorous look that I use. I love them. Can't say enough good things about them. And I am going to be using the Duo Glue and just sticking them on there. And just a tip, don't use a sticky pair of tweezers because they will give you such a tough time on getting those bad boys on. And there you can see how easy they are to put on and how great they make any look. They are just so glamorous and so beautiful. And next we're gonna go move on to our foundation. So we're gonna take this tape off and get ready to get our face beat. Going in with the primer, I am using my current favorite. It is the Maybelline Prime. It is the Illuminate and Blur. It gives my face such a nice illumination, and it's very, very affordable, which is why I absolutely love it. Now going on top of that, we are going to be using this Naked Skin Beauty Balm in the illuminating shade, and I'm going to take my Cover FX drops in the shade Celestial and mix that together to give us a very highlighted, dewy glow with this look. And we're just going to blend that in with a stippling brush. Now to give this look a full coverage look, I am going to go to my favorite foundation, the Fit Me in the 130. I am using this nice darker shade because I am a little bit tanner this summer. And I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. face brush, and we're just going to put that right on top of that Naked Beauty Balm that we used, like I said, because we do want this to be a very, very full coverage look. Now to contour, we are going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette in the shade Medium, and I am taking that medium shade there and one of my toothbrush brushes, that's a mouthful, and we're just going to go ahead and map out where we would typically contour our face. Now taking a larger toothbrush again, and we're just gonna go ahead and blend that up. A nice trick that I love to do is whenever I'm blending, especially right in my cheek area, is to pull the color up. That will give it a very warm color on the cheeks, and it'll keep it nice and precise in the hollows of your cheeks. And then just to make sure it's nice and clean, we're going to take the lighter shade in that palette and again just clean it up and highlight a little bit in the spots that we would normally highlight. Now to set the whole look, I am using this Fit Me powder in the shade Natural. This is my first time using it, and let me tell you, I am a huge fan. And I am loving how it goes on the skin. It blends in nicely, and when you do this, you want to make sure you just set it everywhere that highlighter wouldn't normally be on. So moving on to highlighter, we're going to use those Celestial drops again and just blend those right into the skin. These are the most amazing highlighter drops I have ever had, and if you have the money, I would definitely invest in them. Now after we let the concealer set for just a little while, we're going to go in with a damp beauty blender and just blend that right into the skin. Then to set the contour, as always, we're taking the Beachfront Bronzer in Malibu and just putting it on all those places we contoured to make sure it is set and stays all day. And then I'm taking this rose-colored blush by, again, Maybelline in the Fit Me line. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. I'm going to do a full review on these ones because they are just that bomb. And I'm just going to take that and put that right on my cheekbones. Now finishing up the face, I am going to take this highlighter, again by The Balm, my favorite one, the Mary Lou Luminizer, and just set the highlighter in all the places that we already put it. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to take this MAC pencil in the shade Whirl and go ahead and line my upper and lower lips and just overline them just a tiny bit before we put that liquid lipstick on. Now to finish up the lips, I'm going to take this liquid lipstick by Stila in the color Rosa, and I'm going to put that all over my lips, and we are going to be finished with this look. Okay, just kidding, we're not finished yet. What we have left to do is the brows, and I'm just going to be taking a nude colored shadow with an angled brush, and just go ahead and fill those bad boys in. Alright, and there you have it. Here's the final 0 to 100 makeup transformation. I hope you guys loved this look. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before you leave. Check out my website, saviasbeauty.com, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We love you all. Bye-bye, guys.